Today I'm going to teach you what my process is for uploading a video to YouTube using the new YouTube Studio features. Now you may already know how to upload a video to YouTube, but there are a few steps along the way in my process to help optimize my videos for the platform. Hey, this channel is all about helping real estate agents use YouTube for lead generation. If that interests you, you should consider subscribing. So here we are on YouTube. If you come up here to the top right corner and click on that camera icon, that is where you go to upload video. And you can also go live here and you can create a kind of a social post. So we're gonna go ahead and go to upload video. And this is a relatively new upload process that they just rolled out in the last few months. Well, we're gonna either click here or go to select file, and we're gonna look for our video file. So now it's uploaded the video, and it's actually gonna take a little bit of time for them to process the video, and they're essentially scanning the video, making sure it's not somebody else's copyrighted material and etc. And here you have a few options, and I'm actually just going to hit next for right now. There's going to be another screen later on that I can edit all this in, and I prefer doing it on the other screen. So we're going to hit next for right now. Here's where I can change if I want to have the video monetized or not. Now to monetize your videos, you need at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch minutes across all of your content. And even then you may choose to monetize or not monetize some of your videos. I've made the choice to monetize a lot, but not all of my videos. For this one, I'm going to have ads turned on. I'm going to hit next. And here you can adjust the end screens. I'm actually going to do that a little later on. I'm going to hit next. And right now you can either schedule the video to be published later on, or you can publish it now. I'm gonna go to publish now. I don't really like scheduling videos to be published because as soon as it gets published, I like to share it on all my social media accounts. So I don't really use that feature very often. In here under publish now, you can go to public, unlisted, or private. So private means that nobody can see the video except for you. Unlisted means that nobody can see the video unless you give them a link to the video. And public means you're essentially publishing the video so everybody can see it. So I'm going to set this to unlisted. So it's not published to the world yet, but I can send a link to a video to somebody else if I wanted them to watch the video before I publish it. So now we're going to hit done. Okay, so it tells me that they're processing the video. Go ahead and hit close. And then here's the video right here, and they're still processing it. So I'm going to hover over it and go to this pencil to do the details. And this is how you can edit the video. And this is just the screen that I like to edit all the metadata in myself. So yeah, here you have the title, you have a description. If you come down here to the tags, this is actually where I like to start with my metadata, and I'll explain why in a moment here. Now you see I have some upload defaults set on my channel, so these tags are automatically defaulted to all of my videos. I'm going to leave those here. Now this particular video is about a live-in flip. So what I want to do is use a few tags that are search terms that I think this video would do well for. These are also known as keywords. So I'm going to do live in flip, maybe real estate investing, maybe flipping a home. Now I have a Chrome plugin called TubeBuddy that helps me with my tags. And here are some other tags that they recommend based off of my tags here and description of the video. I'm going to take a look in here and see if there's any other tags that I may want to add to my video. And once again, these are going to be search terms that I think my video would be a good fit for. If you don't think your video would be a good fit for that search term, then I wouldn't use it as a tag. So now I have a handful of tags in there that I think my video would be a good search result for one of these search terms. And you don't have to go too crazy with this. This is really just to give YouTube a good idea of what your video is about. And they're smart enough that they know if I have the tag flipping a home and somebody types in flipping a property or flipping a house, or flipping real estate, they know all those words mean the same thing. I don't have to have 4 separate tags for all of those. The idea here is just to give YouTube an idea of what the video is about and what search terms it should test your video against. So now that we have the tags, now I like to go and edit my description. Now I have a default description for all of my videos right here. It's got all my contact information, links to social media accounts, links to playlists, and a quick little bio about me. And I have this little line here, and I like to come here and I hit enter a couple times. And now what I want to do is I like to write one brief paragraph about what the video is. And if I can, I'm going to try to naturally work in a few of those tags into this paragraph. So now I have a quick description of the video. Now the best practices a few years ago used to be to write multiple paragraphs and write as much as you can in here using all the keywords that you can. That technique isn't really necessary anymore. Just a quick paragraph talking about your video is all you really need today. So in this paragraph, I am accurately describing the video, but I'm also using a few of the tags in the paragraph in conversational English. So let me just kind of read through and I'll show you what I've written here. I just completed my first ever live-in flip. So live-in flip may be a search term, and I have that as a tag as well as in this paragraph. This is the easiest way to get into real estate investing for beginners. So that is a search term somebody may search for, and I think this video would be a great result for it, and that's why I have it here as well as a tag. You purchase a home as your primary residence and then fix and flip the home as you live in it. There are many advantages to flipping a home this way rather than a traditional flip. This is why I recommend a live-in flip for first-time real estate investors. So all these words that I've highlighted, there are search terms that I think this video would be a good result for, and I also have these search terms as a tag as well. And so what I'm doing is telling YouTube what I think this video would be a good search result for. And really having a search term like first-time real estate investor in this top paragraph and having it as a tag is enough to get me at least the opportunity to get some exposure for it, right? That's enough that YouTube will at least test my video for that search term and see how well it performs. So now that we have the description and the tags, now let's create a title. So I know a lot of people say use your keywords that you want to rank for in the title. And yes, that can work, but only do that if you can still create a very clickable title. Getting people to click on your title is more important than having the keyword in your title. Okay, so now I have my title in there, and I want my title to be pretty sensational, right? I want people to say, wow, holy cow, and click on the video to watch it. But it's more important to have a clickable title than it is to have your search terms in the title. So now that we have the title, description, and the tags, I'm gonna go ahead and save this. I like to save it every now and then just because I've had, the website crash on me or whatever, and I kind of lose all the work that I put into it. Now let's scroll down here. And you notice that the visibility is still set to unlisted, and I want to keep it as unlisted for right now. We can add it to a playlist, and I think I'm going to do that for this one, my personal finance and real estate investing playlist. So this is other videos that are also about investing and personal finance. Cards, I'm not really going to do any cards for this video, and then end screens. End screens are pretty important. Go ahead and click on that. So end screens are clickable elements that can be displayed on mobile, desktop, and on your TV. And they can only be displayed for the last 20 seconds of your video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit play just until I get to the point where I am directing people to click on the end card here. So let's hit play and just wait 1 second. And right here is where I do a call to action. I tell people to click on this clickable element right here to watch more videos like this. I'm gonna go over to add element. You can do a subscribe button. You can do a channel if you're doing a collab video with another channel. I think once you get to 1,000 subscribers or so, you can add a link to your website that's clickable on these cards as well. But I'm gonna go up to create, and you can do most recent upload or best for viewer where the algorithm picks the video. I usually direct them to a specific video. So I'm going to go to upload and then go to playlist. And then personal finance and real estate investing is the playlist I'm going to direct them to go to. Now right here, if you have one specific video that you want to direct people to, you can also find the URL for that video and then paste it right here. And what I do a lot of times is if I do that, I find the URL of the video while it's inside a playlist. So I find a playlist that I have it in, and then find the video in there, and I copy that URL and paste it in there. And this end screen element will go to that video within a playlist. So after they're done watching the video, they're automatically in a playlist. But right now, I'm just going to select this playlist for here and go ahead and create element. And you can kind of move this around wherever you want. I like to have it in the corner. A lot of people don't know is you can actually grab the corner of these elements and make it bigger. Right? And I think that'll help you get more clicks if it is a little bit larger. And here's where you can kind of say where you want this to start playing. I don't want it to start playing until right about here. So now let's go ahead and play the video and just make sure everything kind of lines up right. Hey, if you want to learn more about real estate investing and personal finance, check out this playlist right here with a few of my other videos that So you see, I'm actually pointing them to the specific video. And on a few of my videos, I've seen as high as a 20% click-through rate when I'm actually directing them to another playlist or another video. I think the industry standard is less than a 1% click-through rate when you just kind of passively have these elements on the end of a video. So I really recommend ending all of my videos with me pointing to a specific playlist. So now we'll go ahead and hit save. That's saving, and we can back out of this tab. So if we scroll down a little bit further, you want to make sure this is checked. No, it's not made for kids. And here is where you can choose your thumbnail. So it automatically did a screen grab of a few different like facial expressions that it thinks would be a good thumbnail. We're not going to use any of those. On all of my videos, I always upload a custom thumbnail. I really recommend you do the same. We're going to go to upload a thumbnail. Now, I haven't actually had a chance to make a thumbnail for this video yet, so we're going to grab one from another video that I did. So here's a video I did about real estate investing for $12. We're going to grab one of these thumbnails here and upload that, and then when you hit save, that's when it will kind of update right here. Now there's a few more things that you can do in this editor. If you come over here to subtitles, this is where you can actually, YouTube's going to generate subtitles for your video automatically, and you can go and kind of proofread them to make sure it's all pretty accurate. Some people like doing this just in case they accidentally think that you use a curse word or some kind of bad language in there, that they may actually suppress your video if that did happen. I don't always go back and check my subtitles, but every now and then if I put it, I will if I did a lot of work on a video. So if you come here and go to Edit in Classic Studios, and then here you go up to Edit, and so now you can play the video and you can see the subtitles here, and you can go back and kind of edit them if there are any mistakes. And right here, if you come up here to Action, this is where you go to Upload File. So if you wanted to have custom subtitles made for your video, just to make sure they are accurate, you can go to a website like rev.com. They charge you $1 per minute, and they'll give you an SRT file, which is a subtitle file. And this is where you click this box, and this is where you choose to upload that file, and I'll put those subtitles with your video rather than the automatically generated ones. I'm not doing that for this video. I only ever really do that for videos that I put in a lot of work and I really want them to be like pristine. So now we're going to go ahead and you can hit save changes if you like, then you go ahead and back out of this tab. So now that we have all the metadata, we have the end screen, we have the thumbnail, we have the subtitles if you want them. The last step here is just to come here and go to public, hit done, and then save the change, and that's what's going to actually publish your video. And immediately after I do that, I like to go and watch the video, I like my video, and then I share that video to Facebook, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. If you want to learn more about how to optimize your videos for the YouTube platform so you generate more leads, check out this playlist right here of some of my other videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you over in the next video.